What's going on, guys? It's your boy LQ, Mr. Real Deal Fantasy HQ, fire content only. Here today to talk about Michael Carter and his high ankle sprain. It's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks. And again, fantasy playoffs or around the corner. We are like literally right there. So another running back injury, of course. I know you're probably sick of hearing about these running back injuries. It's like every single week, a big name, a small name. It doesn't matter, man. We're taking blows every single week with injuries. So going to try to help you guys out of what to do next. What's the next step? Pick up off the waiver wire. I'm going to try to help you to the best of my knowledge. You know what I mean? I really just am sick of these injuries, man. I just don't know what to do anymore. But I don't want to waste any more time. So let's get right into the episode. So before we jump into the episode and dropping that fire content, please check out the link in the bio, prizepicks.com. Sign up today using promo code FCO. You guys will be set up for success, man. They're matching up to $100. You put in 50, you get 50. You put in 100, you get 100. It's free money. Go ahead and do it now. It's not too late. Prizepicks.com, link in the bio, promo code FCO. Now, let's get into this fire content. Let's talk about Michael Carter and that Jets running back situation. So you're probably thinking, hey, why are you doing a video about a Jets running back? Who cares? Listen, here's the situation. Everybody's hurt. There's nobody out there. I've taken so many blows this season, man, and it's a little frustrating to be in the situation where I'm at. I could be relating to people right now who are trying to get that 6th seed. Again, playoffs are around the corner. So every decision matters when you go on the waiver wire and you pick these guys up. So let me describe to you the one team that I have. So I lost Chris Carson, Kareem Hunt with his calf injury, took him out a couple of weeks. And then I lost Derrick Henry. That is my running back situation right now. It is depressing. You can see it all over my face, man. Like, that's just one league that I'm in. So I'm trying to get this 6th seed, and being that, there's not that many guys out there that are going to get the volume, we're going to get the touches, et cetera, just great offenses all around. It's just not how that worked because Derrick Henry went out. We thought AP were going to be something great or Jeremy McMichaels. No, it's a running back committee. So you're probably fading that entire running back room. So that's why I'm making a video about a Jets running back, because somebody just lost Michael Carter for 2 to 3 weeks when they're in that playoff run, when they're trying to make that push to get into that 6th seed. Or you're like, you're sitting with a good record. You're like the 3rd seed or whatever the case may be, but you do want the running back depth. That's why you're here. That's why you want to find out who to pivot to. So I feel as though these next couple of weeks, man, waiver wire is going to be very important. So again, Mike Carter out 2 to 3 weeks, high ankle sprain, probably the worst possible timing ever. So next man up, we're probably looking at a Ty Johnson or Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman, he got some reps at the end of the game, when Michael Carter went out. So it's obviously a next man up mentality there. So my fear is, with Michael Carter being an RB13 the last 4 weeks, man, he's really been killing it, man. Him, like I said, in my last video over at 32-bit, check that out on YouTube from Marcus Grant. I did video over there where, Alvin Kamara and Michael Carter were looking the same, but different, but still same. They were looking very same in their stats, targets out of the backfield, et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, the last 4 weeks, he's been RB13. That is amazing to be on a Jets offense that's playing musical chairs with quarterback situations. So again, moving forward, you got to look at Ty Johnson. So Ty Johnson, obviously, he brings the PPR upside. He hasn't had over 5 rushing attempts since week 2. So it's not like he's getting it done on the ground. So obviously I would think, he will be the next man up. But like I said before, once the big dog goes out, it looks like a running back committee. I feel as though Tevin Coleman started off hot. He started off as the starter, the lead back, the RB1, had a good camp, et cetera, et cetera. The first 3 weeks, it looked like he was the guy, and boom, he went on vacation. Basically, he got injured. So therefore, it's always that saying. It's like, don't go on vacation too long because they might notice, all the things that are being done better while you're gone. So that's what happened with Michael Carter. That's why he got his shot. So I feel as though now with Tevin Coleman slowly but surely getting back involved, it's going to be a running back committee between Ty Johnson and Tevin Coleman. Ty Johnson right now is at a 27% roster exposure. So people are starting to catch on. People are starting to, put a claim in for him now. He's still a stash on a lot of those people rosters. But Tevin Coleman's at a 9% roster exposure. So you're probably thinking, man, I don't want to waste a waiver claim. I don't want to waste time on a Tevin Coleman or Ty Johnson. Like I said, I just described to you what my team looks like. Do you know who my starters are right now? Let me get into that. So my starters with all the guys that I lost Chris Carson, Derrick Henry, and Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt maybe on the way back, but man, I took these blows to where I'm sitting at like a 5-6 situation right now. I want that playoff spot. I want that 6th seed. So everybody that's watching this that can relate to this, you will understand how important it is to pick up guys who are going to get the volume. So again, here are my starters, by the way. Devontae Booker, Alex Collins, David Johnson. Yeah, that's my situation. So I need Kareem Hunt to come back. I need a Ty Johnson if he's going to bring that PPR upside. I need a guy right now who's going to come in, I can plug and play, that I can rely on somewhat to put up some type of fantasy points. I'm leaning more so Ty Johnson. Like I said, he's averaging 4.1 targets per game. That's more targets than Josh Jacobs, Zeke, Dalvin Cook, Darrell Henderson. All these guys are big dogs in the game, and they have PPR upside, but he's averaging more targets per game than these guys as a backup to Michael Carter. That's the only reason why I'm leaning Ty Johnson over Tevin Coleman, because we haven't seen much out of Tevin Coleman. Tevin Coleman's supposed to be the PPR guy, but obviously that role had completely flipped to Ty Johnson. So I think Tevin Coleman will be the pure runner. He'll be the guy to get the rushing attempts, probably get 10. I don't think they're going to run the ball that much, being that, Michael Carter's out, but they have to do something. They have to do something out of the backfield. And that's why I think Ty Johnson comes in as that RB1. So that's why you want to put a claim in for Ty Johnson. And again, if you miss out on Ty Johnson, go ahead and throw that claim in on Tevin Coleman. You never know. You never know with fantasy, man. I mean, the fantasy guys been punishing us for the last 11 weeks, man, because like I said, week after week after week, there's just been a big dog injury, a big dog that's out there, getting 20 touches a game. Derrick Henry. There's guys that, we miss out on with COVID, Nick Chubb just coming back, Kareem Hunt still out, and, Chris Carson done for the season, fingers crossed. We got, CMC for the rest of the season, and then Saquon Barkley, the Monday night game, he's back and active. So hopefully he stays healthy and we don't have to worry about no more running back injuries. Oh yeah, and we got CEH back, he put up decent points, this past week. So that's always good to have. But again, these guys are going to be on the waiver, and I feel as though they're your best bet to have a starting running back. Because, again, you're going on the waivers, go ahead and take your shot on Jeremy McNichols or AP or, guys that aren't just going to be as consistent. Go ahead and take your shot on Sonny Michel. He's still out there. I feel as though he can give, a Darrell Henderson a run for his money. But, again, is he going to be consistent week to week? And, again, playoffs are around the corner. So you need to make these pivot moves. You need to be making these moves to count. Can't be out there just grabbing guys off the waiver wire and then dropping them next week. That's not where you're in right now. It's crunch time. Playoffs are around the corner. Every decision makes sense. It has to make sense. If you have no type of playoff run right now, it is what it is. This video isn't for you. I'm trying to relate to guys that are trying to make the playoffs, that are in the playoff talks, they're in the race. And hey, even if you're at, the 3rd seed, like I said, or the 2nd seed, and you want that depth, why not make your other league make suffer? I'm 100% all for that type of energy. I love when people hoard, running backs so their other team can't get them. I'm all for it, man. There's no friends in fantasy football, first of all. So you have to do what you have to do. As long as there's no collusion or cheating, obviously, like that. But if you're going to be that manager, if you're going to be that guy to hoard all the players, like, man, I'm in a super flex league in my Jersey league. I ended up drafting Ryan Fitzpatrick, Herbert, and then I took a shot on Deshaun Watson. Obviously, Deshaun Watson didn't work out, and again, it's a super flex. And then Ryan Fitzpatrick gets injured for basically the rest of the season. It's like, I'm stuck with Herbert. That's one quarterback. And my league mates, they put in a claim for basically every single quarterback that's out there. I don't have much fab yet. Left, I should say. And yeah, so I'm screwed. So that league is basically donezo. But I wouldn't say that, actually. Maybe. Who knows? But I got 4 wins. Let's just put it like that. But anything can happen. Fantasy is crazy, man. Excuse me. Had to take a water break. But again, hopefully you guys, you understand where I'm coming from, or why you should put a claim in for Ty Johnson, why you should put a claim in on Tevin Coleman just in case you miss out on Ty Johnson. I feel as though, you got to do what you got to do, man. I feel like every single week there's a big name, coming out there that's dropping off like flies. And running backs are a little bit, little thin right now, on the waiver wire, and a lot of rosters are looking a little too crazy, man. I feel as though there's not much guys out there. The guys that are left, out there playing and balling out, fingers crossed you guys finish the season healthy. But man, what a season, man. Honestly, I can't even really think that, we could have predicted all these injuries and, some players, just not showing up and showing out. But hey, it's fantasy. That's why I'm here. I'm rambling at this point. But excuse me, I'm a piece of shit. But make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hopefully you guys get some information from this video, and hopefully you guys can apply it to your teams this week going into the next week, and hopefully you guys make playoffs. Hopefully it's bring home the gold season for you, because I know it is for me in a couple of leagues, and I'm going to be trying my hardest to, bring it all home. So, hey, anyway, check out the link in the bio, prizepicks.com. Make sure you sign up today using promo code FCO. You guys do set up for success, man. It's free money. How many times I got to say? You put in 50, you get 50. You put in 65, you get in 65. You put in 100, you get 100. You are set up to bring home the gold. So that wraps up the episode, and I'll see you guys next week for another great episode of Real Deal Fantasy HQ with your boy LQ. Peace.